Hey there, Angel of Galaxite, back with some more channeled messages. Hope you all had a fantastic holiday. I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, but I hope you had a good break. If you don't, my Christmas was really lovely. Obviously ate too much, drank too much, not too much alcohol because I don't drink much alcohol, but anyway, let's just get on, shall we? I hope you've missed me. I've missed you. Thank you for my subscribers, my new subscribers as well through the holidays. What's been really nice is that they've just been watching my old posts, so thank you. Remember to go back because I've got quite a few and they're all timeless as well. Anyway, just remember please, because this is a new channel, to support me. I'd be so appreciative if you like, subscribe, comment, you know, hit that notification button, anything that you can do to help lift the algorithm, because when YouTube are not pushing you, it's very difficult. So if you like my content and you want to see more, then this is a way of thanking me and helping me out. Remember, Spirit works through us in mystical and mysterious ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know. Could be their love lost one or a situation around you or them. You just may be a heavenly post person delivering communication where it needs to go. Very important. If I say male or female, remember we have both aspects of the divine feminine and masculine. So please take it as it resonates. Right, I don't know whether I'm near enough to where I'm supposed to be, but I hope you can see me. My hands. Right. Okay. Right. So this morning when I went for my usual stroll, I walked through church grounds and I was drawn to a large tree that had been cut down. It was really thick, you know. And it was laying horizontal for people to enjoy, you know, if they want to sit down and relax. It wasn't just a feast for the eyes. It was like, 'cause it's so thick and it's just such a lovely tree, you know. It would have been, I don't know, maybe someone wants to rest their tired legs when they're in the church grounds. Yeah, what was really drawing my attention was two perfectly, I know this is crazy, but it's true, two perfectly placed hen eggs, which were perched on top of the tree. The only explanation for those eggs, I think, is that somebody was having a picnic, because I know that sometimes in the church they have children, so that, you know, the young children, toddlers and that can come. So maybe they'd had like a bit of a picnic and decided they didn't want the eggs, so just placed them. But it was the way they were just placed there that drew my eyes, like I was saying. Anyway, when we think about eggs, they symbolize the journey from darkness to light, from confinement to freedom. You know, they embody new beginnings, growth and transformation. But just as a chick breaks free from its shell, humans find inspiration in this symbolic act of emergence. And that's what we do when we cross over, you know. Oh, so anyway, sorry, my throat's still a little sore. I'm thinking this communication is from two souls, because there were two eggs. So they must have transitioned to the land of light. When you think about eggs, you know, they're also referred to as orbs, which hold a deep spiritual significance, symbolizing rebirth, fertility, and the eternal cycle of life. Of course, they were found in church grounds. Further clue. Churches are used for ceremonies, of course, to honor the divine and the cycle of creation and rebirth. So churches perform funerals, baptisms and weddings. And I'm hearing, Saint Augustus or Augustine, yeah, Augustine, I don't know whether you pronounce that right. So take that as it resonates. As you know, souls piggyback on one particular message if their situation is very much like what's going on. All right. All right. So they're telling me, they're promising, although they're not in body, they will be there in spirit to guide and lead you where where they can, sorry. Yeah, because if you think about, eggs represent the profound power of change. And our passing has reminded you that with your patience and perseverance, you can overcome any challenges and emerge stronger. Yeah, just like eggs with their hard exteriors, they symbolize protection. So this couple will serve as a shield against negativity, remind you of the importance of safeguarding your inner self, and help you establish boundaries for your well-being when you are struggling, sorry. Okay. Yeah, we always think about eggs, we think about their protective properties. You know, and they're seen as symbols of purity and innocence. So you may be very fragile at this time, suffering the consequences with regards to this devastating, huge loss. Oh, I'm so sorry. So difficult when we lose people, you know, especially people we really, truly love, you know. Again, they symbolize renewal, rebirth, fertility, creation, potential, protection, purity, and connection to the divine. But lastly, they represent new beginnings, growth, and transformation. And think about an egg as well. You're reminded of your hidden potential waiting to be really realized. So when the time is right and you come to terms with recent circumstances, this loss, of course, they'll be whispering, go for it. It's nice to know that we have people on the other side there guiding us. You know, although have not gone completely. And actually a lot of them end up guiding us and being our guides along with our spiritual team. So remember that, you know. And they're not gone, and they're never forgotten. That's what I want to say, yeah. So they're asking you to take a moment to appreciate the spiritual significance that lies within this humble yet powerful symbol. And know each time you see this symbol a few times, could be on a picture, it could be on a van going past, you know, could be suddenly in the supermarket, you know, someone comes up with masses of boxes of eggs and places them on the cashier's counter ready to be, you know, rung through the till. It can be so many different ways. You could even dream of an egg, you know. But that's their way of reaching out to you. That's their way of sending you love, you know, and showing you, you know, that when we're going through difficult times, it can change just like that. Like I always say, you know, it's one thing we can rely on is change. You know, it has to happen. Nothing stays stagnant for long, whether it feels that way or not, you know. So just remember that's their way of sending love. The names I'm hearing, but remember the soul's piggybacking is June, Jarrett. Oh, that's a different name. I haven't heard that. Larry, Kim, Jillian, Tony, Lenny, Tim, and Kate. Now these could be people watching, could be people on the other side, just people that you know in your life. They could be the people who have coming through. But I do get a religious couple actually. So that makes sense that these eggs were in a churchyard. All right. Remember, for all who don't know and haven't watched my channel before, I see signs and synchronicities, and they all start to make sense. Two messages that want to come through from spirit. All right. All right. Thank you very much for that. June could also be a month, a passing, a birthday, or some time in your life that really is relevant. Alright. I don't know, I'm hearing Alison too, so okay. Somebody is not sleeping very well, you know, they're very restless. A lot on your mind. Maybe not well either. So look after yourself, you know, they're sending their love. Okay, so my next message is I have a wonderful soul coming through. She's telling me she has 4 children, 2 girls and 2 boys. She's telling me she was a mother to other children in the neighbourhood. And her house was always full of people. So much energy, you know, really high energy as well. Never ever a dull moment. She was so happy to take anyone in who needed help, or anyone who was just a friend. Always had just masses of people around her, but that's the way she liked it, you know. She'd go for a walk. Her walk would be really long because she wouldn't get back very quickly because she'd be having chats with everyone. Not always like that in London, you know. People just walk past you, you know. It's just so much. It's just so many people, isn't there? You know. Right. She's telling me she loved to cook and bake, but she was always continuously doing something in the kitchen or cleaning the house. It was spotless. She's telling me, which was a miracle in itself, keeping in mind the amount of people that passed through my house. It was like Piccadilly Circus. Okay. So this lady was really aware of spirit, and she could have entertained them as well, you know. I'm seeing this very young child, but not of this time. The clothes are different. And this child was attached to the property and absolutely loved being part of the excitement and love that emanated from this particular lady. Unbeknown at the time. Oh, they were blood relatives. So this really made sense, as she felt this very strong connection to this child. Although she felt a connection to people, there was just something about this child in spirit. And he felt very much at home with her children and the people who visited too. So she's telling me that one of her girls, living of course, feels this tickling sensation when she's nearby. Alright. So Mum is saying it would be great for you to break down your barriers. People are treading lightly around you, as you tend to keep your feelings and thoughts private, rather than showing them. Spending way too much time alone. So cautious in social reactions and situations, which was never the case before my crossing, she's saying. And you used to wear lovely clothes, bright, light and very fashionable. And your hair, I'm sorry to say, it's just a little bit unkept. Even your close friends, they're a little bit worried about you. So, you know, just think about that for me, please. She's saying it's okay to be reserved, but it's been some time since opening up and allowing people to help where help is needed. It's what you need, you know. Who to trust. You do know that. Who to call, so please do it. Your brother is worried about you, and he's also healing. So call on, talk to him, and help each other one thing she really does not want is for her family to become distant. You know, when the matriarch of the family passes away, sometimes that can really happen, because that, you know, that particular person was the glue in that family, and I see that all the time. So the names I'm hearing, again, take it as it resonates, leave the rest for someone else to enjoy. I'm hearing Clifford, Leaf, is that the right name? I don't know. Yeah, I suppose it is. Lewis, John, I've got Jesse, Malcolm, and Daisy. I'm seeing this cute little chihuahua as well. Oh, I love chihuahuas because I've got one myself, but yeah. It's so cute. It's like it's not a tiny one I'm seeing. It's just a normal size, I guess. Yeah, not very slim though, and it looked like it lived for quite some time. All right. It's like a beigey colour, I'd say, you know. Okay. Alright, so my next message is a song that I kept on hearing. Blame It on the Sunshine. Okay. So this next message is for someone, I'm being told, who used social media to combat loneliness. To join a group of like-minded people, as he was not socially accepted. Well, as he would have liked to be. When he got on this, he thought he'd found people all over the world that were in the same boat as him. I give in to this, I gave in to that. This is a reference to the song. I just wanted to be noticed, be liked, be part of something bigger, a group of like-minded individuals. Only every day found myself being sucked into something unhealthy, unhelpful, and at times quite dangerous. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, be careful, guys, you know. You just don't know who you're talking to, do you, you know. Keyboard warriors. There's a big danger in that. Be vigilant. So, on many occasions, he was thinking to himself, I'm in a bad situation. These people were taking it to the extreme. Am I being used? Looking back, there were lots of clues. I didn't know which way to go with this whole scenario. I felt if I switched the computer off, I would be fine. But then who would I have had to talk to? So very lonely I was, so very misunderstood. Sorry, yeah, there's a lot of people who are going through that. I'm feeling there could have been a doctor's appointment, as that's stated in the song, but nothing came of it. You may have visited a palm reader again, another, a psychic, but still didn't have the answers that he was searching for. Okay, so that's part of the song as well. So, okay, the lyrics, and often they mean something, you know. All right, I think somehow this particular person went to psychics, spent a lot of money on them as well, and wasn't really being helped in the way that he would have liked to. Because when you get a reading, you just got to be, you've got to go by your own gut instincts, you know. I'm not there to lead you, and a good psychic or medium will tell you that, you know. Use your discernment, yeah. Sometime later, he started to understand that he wasn't overthinking everything, you know, his thoughts were correct. and something was off, as these people started screaming, shouting, acting mad, especially if he didn't do as he was told. This is you know, like the song as well. It's things I do for you, in return do the same for me. It's things I do for you, in return do the same for me. This was the case for a while, but then it turned a little darker. I had given everything I had, and I was in a dire situation. These people took me to the extreme. They didn't use rejection. So I needed protection to keep my equity. Again, line for the song. No one could help me but myself. It was a whole terrible mess. And I'm hearing the name Neil. I don't know, ages and dates can be sometimes difficult, but 16 comes to mind, okay? So it could be 16 or 7, and I hope it's not. Oh gosh, I think it was more 16. Around that age, you know. Impressionable. He was trying to make sense of the world and how he fit into it. He says he had a lot of mental health issues and mental issues. Okay. And was easily led. But as mentioned above, he just wanted to fit in and to be normal, happy, and have a community of fellow human beings who understood him. Yeah, I understand. Neil was shy, drawn in by feeling liked at the beginning, normal, wanted, understood, finally interesting to other people. They even made him feel important and popular. I guess I was being groomed from the beginning. He does not want to discuss his passing, but rather warn others of these type of crimes. And parents, please be aware how this can happen to your loved ones. So please, please, please stay vigilant. Monitor, try to monitor what they're doing. I'm getting the 23rd of a month, so that could be relevant. Or an age. Could be 23 again. Take it as it resonates. He's telling me he had 2 siblings but wasn't particularly close. There was a bit of an age gap, I believe, as well. So, and I'm here in March. March 19th maybe. Take it as it resonates. Or around springtime. And the number 79, door number, or something could be relevant there as well. Gemini comes to mind, so around that time. And the 16th, or the 10th. But he wants to leave you with that thought. Okay, alright, thank you for that. Don't know why I'm hearing August as well. And 1978 may mean something, maybe a parent or something, or grandparent, I don't know, but anyway, that's coming to mind. Take that as it resonates again. Alright, so, poem. I have a poem before I go into my next channeling. They tell me life's a journey that will take me many years. Some days are filled with laughter, and some days are filled with fears. Some days I feel my heart will break, that I can't persevere. Some days I have to don a mask and hide beneath its veneer. Some days I turn to look for you with thoughts I'd like to share. Some days I just can't understand the reason you're not there. Some days the sadness leaves me and my smile will reappear. Some days I close my eyes because your memory is so clear. Some days I struggle to go on, just wishing you were near. Most days I spend in gratitude that you were even here. I don't know the author of that, but that was lovely. Thank you. So I'm hearing Enid, 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 go on, Gloria. I don't know why I'm getting green. I don't know whether it's green the colour that's relevant, or green a surname, or where somebody lived. But anyway, take it as it resonates. Alright, so I'm not sure if these people, these two, are related or just friends. But they're showing me grave sites that are very, very close together. So they may have passed away some time ago, but the site is really well kept. It's amazing, I'm hearing. Okay. It looks good, yeah. Thank you for the care and attention to detail. Very kind and thoughtful. So whoever's keeping up with their grave sites, they love that. Yeah, I just feel that both of these lovely ladies' resting places are made to a very high standard, adorned with flowers, and I can see sometimes little gifts that are left there as well, which is nice. Okay. Remember that they're not there. They will come in when they realise that you're heading there. You know, they don't live there in graves like some people think. Anyway, sometimes they can get stuck, but not these particular ladies, I guess. Anyway, so I'm hearing somebody needs to visit the dentist, but it's a battle to get you there. I can feel, yeah, I feel you're in pain. I just want my teeth hurt. So look, if you're not, just remember that you could be very soon. So go and get this seen. I also hear terrified. There's a reference to a freshly painted room as well. A Jaguar car, and maybe, just a Jaguar in general. I don't know what that would mean to somebody, but I think it's more so a car. And it's a house. I can see this house on a hill with a gate that really needs to be fixed. All right. I'm hearing the names Michael and John, so they could be relevant. They're also showing me like earphones, and I need to be more vigilant when wearing them. Keep your wits about you. Someone's just got their nails redone and has had Botox. Oh, I'm hearing laughing. Why are they laughing when you've got Botox in your nails done? Sorry, lips. I don't know why I said that. Someone could have had their lips done as well. So I'm asking them what's the joke. Oh, it's all, apparently you hate needles and are scared every time. They're laughing. It's like torture. I don't know why you do it to yourself. And they're saying they shouldn't laugh, but she doesn't get better. Each visit, it gets worse. It's pretty hilarious, but that's terrible of us, isn't it? I'm hearing the name Arthur, so I'm not sure if it's this link or not. Also Topaz. Take that as it resonates, because I have no idea. Topaz. So I'm seeing someone making a complaint, and it's not the first time. Well, they're telling me that, you know what, it's going to be taken seriously this time. And I'm told you have been brushed off and nearly gave up. So I don't know what that's referring to, what you're complaining about. Got a feeling it could be housing. You know, maybe something's off in the house and you're just getting ignored, basically, even though you have tried. Yeah, you nearly given. Don't give up. Don't give up. And they just want to wish you a happy new year. Make it count and make those changes for the better. Love you always. And I'm hearing Tabitha. I don't know why. Could be a cat or a dog, or could be a person. Sorry if it's a person, but if you know me, that's not an insult. I love my animals. So. Okay. Now I'll pull some